Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace the vinyl snap cover on the bow section of your Lund boat with a hard plastic access cover. Now the reasons for doing this are, number one, it looks good, and number two, it's much easier to open an access door than it is to unsnap that vinyl cover every time you want to get into that bow section. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. This is the vinyl snap cover on the bow section of the boat, which I'm going to replace using the hard plastic access plate. And I will unbutton it and you'll see the access hole to the front of the boat. Now you've got the male part of the snaps here, which are attached using a square type bit, not your normal Phillips head screwdriver. And I'll be showing you that tool later. And the approximate hole size here is about 7.5 inches in height and about 15.5 inches in width, which made it kind of hard to find an exact match for an access plate, but I found one that was close enough, and I'll show you how I modified it to make it fit. So this is what the square bit looks like. Just fits into a ratchet or into your electric drill. And that's what you'll need to use to remove the male part of the snap. So this is the access plate that I'm going to use on this project. And what I'm going to do is flip it over. And you can see that the distances that I need, the height, is just about 7.5, which will fit in the height of the access hole in the boat. And then if you go over to the width, you see that it's about 16 3/8 inches wide, which is going to be roughly an inch too wide for the access port. So there's a couple things you can do. You can either modify your access hole on the boat by pulling back the carpet, then cutting the wood, and then reattaching a carpet, and then installing this access door. Or what I'm going to do is just cut off these edges here on either side of the width, which will give me the width I need to fit in the access hole, which will be about 16 inches or less. Now this is soft plastic, so it should cut fairly easy with a handsaw. So I'm going to do that right now and I'll come right back. Okay, so the cutting is done and I've removed the tab sections on either side. And if you look, there is a little bit of a gap in here where I removed that section, but it's not going to be a problem because once you butt it up to the access hole, because this is longer than what the hole is, this gap will be filled in by the carpeted board. So I'm going to go ahead and install it right now. So this is the finished installed project, and I use stainless steel screws to install it, and of course open it up to where the lid goes down to the bottom so you have better access. And you can see here the gap I was talking about when I cut the side section off, and it's filled up with the bow, wood, and aluminum section, which makes a solid backing for the access hatch. So that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. Thank you.